Hello and welcome to SIBO Volatility 411 for Friday. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KKM Financial. Well, we're seeing the SPX grind higher, holding 3,000, continuing this uptrend. And with that, we're seeing the VIX at the low end of the range, not only for the week, but for the last several months. You have to go back to April to see the VIX around this 12.5 level for any sustained duration. And looking at realized volatility, I think that's dictating the price structure here. We're seeing lower realized volatility. 10-day realized volatility right around 6.5%, 30-day realized volatility around 10.5%. So both of those are trending lower, and with that, we're seeing the VIX cash trend lower in unison. Also, we made it through the Fed testimony, Fed chairman on Capitol Hill this week. The markets were able to sustain this upside momentum, and therefore I think that's another headline risk that the market has now priced out of the market. One thing I do want to point out, though, is as we roll into expiration week next week, you're certainly looking at a pretty decent premium here between the July future and the cash. July future 13.45 right now. That cash is 12.55, 12.60. So big premium there. So I'm thinking that the market's expecting that weekend effect to kick in on the cash on Monday and see the cash tick up here as we move towards expiration. Looking at VVIX, measure implied volatility on the VIX options, trending higher. We're seeing it run up from 82 to 88. Still subdued relative to historic, but we are seeing a firmness in realized volatility, implied volatility on those VIX options as we close out the week. Looking at activity, really October is where the activity is today, as we're seeing October 21 calls, the big action here to start the day. We'll have to see if we'll see a pickup in action in July, but certainly looking out into October right now, we're seeing some high side call buyers. Next week, earnings kicking off could influence the vol structure. We've got the banks are highlighted. Also, we have expiration next week, so I think that's another dynamic the market will contend with. Couple that with the fact that we're seeing the SPX now at record highs. I think all those things are in consideration now. That's why we're seeing the VIX cash trending lower, but still expecting a little bit of a price jump when you look at the VIX future. Those July futures 13.45 as we close out the week.